Right, here we go again. Frankie Parsons here reporting for duty, bringing you the very best recommendations in PC games for the single player, where I focus on a top 20 of a given genre. Today's genre is a very interesting one. It's the 2D shooter of the Tate mode variety, which I will explain in due course. We'll need to open the curtains though and see what our featured game is today, bringing up the spotlights as per usual to zoom in on Ghost Blade HD. Well, let's make like a blade and cut through the screen, shall we? To reveal our 48 genres, and we'll do the usual routine where we'll double this screen as a checklist and get rid of 4 from tier 1 genres which we have looked at so far, 4 from tier 2, 4 genres we've looked at so far, and 2 from tier 3, leaving the icon for the 2D shooters of the vertical variety still on the screen, even though we have done a top 20 for it. And that is because we have introduced a new genre to replace the clicker genre. Now the clicker genre is going because basically the games are kind of rubbish. There's only one clicker game that you need, and that is called Swords and Souls Never Seen. All the rest are just a waste of time. So we're going to get rid of our clicker genre and bring in the one to replace it, which of course is today's genre. Now, why have I kept the 2D shooter vertical on the screen? Well, the reason is that these two genres are practically the same, but with the important difference is that with Tate mode you can swivel your screen 90 degrees and play in portrait mode. Now I know this is getting a little bit complicated, but in short, because this is a new genre, some games from this genre have had to be transferred over because they also operate as vertical scrollers as well as Tate mode games. Okay, and all that's happened is this has now been updated, which is why I've left it on the screen, and we're going to have a quick peek right now. Boom! Now here we are. I'm just showing this because the last time I did my Bullet Heaven 2 video, some of these would have been different. I have now brought in some silver, new bronze to replace those that have gone over to the Tate mode. Okay, so that's just there for an FYI. Let's go back. Okay, and now we can say goodbye to that genre. There it goes, and concentrate on today's genre, which really leads to a demonstration of what the hell is going on here. So here I am, I'm at the computer screen. It's in landscape view in the conventional way at today's game, the Ghost Blade HD, at the options screen. So what I'm going to do is approach it and change it a little. Here we go. And I'm going to put it so that it's set to the Tate mode. There we go. And all you need to do is just simply turn the screen around, as I will demonstrate in professional style. There we go, and away I go, play the game in Tate mode. As you can see, the game is now adjusted accordingly. We're going to play it on normal mode, and we'll just fire away and give a demonstration. There we go, with skillful play of course thrown in. That's for free. And that's how Tate mode works. Which brings us to that part of the video where we show the top 20 of our chosen genre. So let's click upon it, place our medals in the customary fashion, and bring in our first batch. Now these are quite humble 2D shooters really, no bells and whistles, no thrills, pretty basic. This one by the way is called Kamui, K-A-M-U-I. Let's bring on the bronze medalists. Definite step up in quality here. We've got Bullet Soul, a lot flashier, a lot brighter. Similarly, Vector Strain is quite nice to look at as well. Vasara Collection is very popular, and Hitagata Happa I don't think is any longer available on Steam. Let's go to Silver. And some good old stalwarts here from the Silver selection. We've got Gunbird, pretty retro, the veterans will recognise that, similar with Eschatos. Blue Revolver kind of seeks to emulate that, and Drive to Hell is an interesting vertical scroller which has twin stick shooter mechanics. Gold. So Crimson Clover here and Mushihime-sama very similar. Mushihime-sama of course formerly known as Bug Princess is a cave game. We've got Sisters Royale, pretty solid. Zero Ranger is an interesting minimalist, not quite minimalist, but very limited colour scheme, but works really well. And now we come to the must-haves. Platinum Dudon Pachi Resurrection is a must-have. People will know that one. It's a cave game. We've got today's game, of course, Ghost Blade HD. We have Ikaruga, which is an interesting polarity mechanic, fantastic on Tate mode, and of course the game that you want. If you want a Raiden game, get Raiden 4 Overkill. That is also a great game. Alright, let's have a look at Ghostblade HD. So here we are, a nice shiny homepage here, nice colour scheme, light blue and orange and reds kind of blend nicely together. It's nice and shiny. They are of course proud to announce that it is an HD game. Let's have a look at the next bit. And here we go, it's got your basic pathways here. It's all very intuitive and very user friendly. Your options gives you a chance to tweak quite a few features there. Including of course the Tate mode, which we're not going to do for obvious reasons. You've got your leaderboards, which I'll come to later. You've got a score attack mode, which gives you the chance to go through an entire wave. You get unlimited chips and then you get a high score at the end of it, but the main mode of course is in the start game mode. And I hear what you're saying, why have you chosen Ghostblade HD when you got other giants like Ikaruga, the Raidon game, Dudonpachi Resurrection? You know, why did you choose a little known game like Ghostblade HD? Well, I'll tell you. It's bright, it's dazzling, it's shining, it's radiant, it's... What's that, missus? He's got gratuitous, scantily clad young ladies with big tits. Don't be so rude! Get out! Oh my god, I can't believe she just said that. Absolutely disgraceful behaviour, and bringing the whole tone down as well. Anyway, you click Start Game. And then from here, you choose which ship you want. Let's call them green, red, purple. We're going to go with red for now. And when you click on that, you get the difficulty. So in effect, you've got 9 different ways to play the game. 3 different ships and 3 different difficulties. All right, let's dive in. Now what I want to do really is explain the game in real time, so it does get a bit intense, so forgive me if I start to kind of mumble a little bit. But the first thing to notice of course is the left and right hand side. There are huge borders, which you don't get of course in Tate mode, so you are restricted with the space a little bit here. First thing to notice are your different types of attack. At the moment I'm doing... that was ridiculous. At the moment I'm doing a stream attack in front of me, which is quite narrow, so the missiles that I'm firing are very strong. So if you get a very strong enemy in front of you, the best thing is to use your primary attack like so. I'm doing now. A lot of missiles on the screen, so you do have to pay attention to the different missile types. Now I change to my spread attack. Now a spread attack is when you want to kill a lot of enemies on the screen at once. They're all spread out, and that is the you know, the firing you want to do to get that particular job done. So here we go, I'm doing my stream attack and now I'll do my spread attack. There is also a bomb, boom, there it is, which obliterates everything on the screen. So that you can be called upon when you're when you get into a bit of a pickle. Your hitbox is that tiny little circle in front of you. I was just about to explain the hitbox there, and as I was looking at it I got hit. So there's that as well. There you go, I changed there to my stream attack, and there is my spread attack. Now what was I saying? Also there's this feature where you go slow when you're firing your primary attack there, and when I let go, you'll see I speed up. Slow down, speed up. Alright, let's get rid of this, try and get rid of this boss here. There is a damage meter, which is nice to see, that yellow strip along the top, so you can see how well you're progressing with the boss. Another bomb attack. The way to get a high score, of course, is to not die. So if you can manage to clear the screen first stage without dying, you'll get a lot bigger points, of course, so which I'm not doing. I'm making a bit of a pig's ear of it. Okay, there we go. And that finishes the first stage. You get an explanation there of how your score is totted up, and you go straight on to the next stage. And that is pretty much the game, guys. I'm going to not speak now and let you enjoy a bit of the gameplay. Okay, I think I'm approaching the end now. The other thing to say is that you do get power-ups, so your firing does get stronger as the game unfolds and as you pick up those power-ups. That's it. Not going to continue. I'll very quickly show you the high score chart. Now for the high score chart, I like to put in the date just to see how my score kind of compares over time. You enter that information, then you click, and then you've got your scores. The great thing about the game is that you can see local normal high scores. I don't think I've put an easy one in, as you can see I haven't. So you get normal and you get your hard high score. So the top 10, you get your difficulty that you got it in, of course, you get the stage and the different ship that you use. One of them's called Ghost, one of them's called Milan, and there's another one called Wrecker. And also, of course, you get your local score attack score. There it is, and of course you get your global one as well. Now I haven't set a global easy score, I have set a global normal one. There it is, 326th. I'm in 326th place. I need to, of course, really improve on that. I haven't got a global hard high score, and there's also global score attack. So there it is, folks, Ghostblade HD. What I'll do to round off the video is show a little bit of footage as to what it looks like, actually does look like in Tate mode. So any of you guys who do have a screen that you can rotate, you can have a look at it in all its glory. There it is. I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.